Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine, and today I will be talking about the prevention and care of overuse injuries in young athletes. Overuse injuries. An overuse injury is known as damage and pain to a muscle or joint due to repetitive use or trauma. In sport, they are often referred to as repetitive strain injuries. How does this affect young athletes? As young athletes are at their prime for development and growth, this makes them more susceptible to overuse injuries. In general, growth will place various strains on the developing musculoskeletal system. The physis, articular cartilage, subchondral bone, and apophysis are primed for weakness and are ripe for injury to the growing musculoskeletal system. Different types of overuse injuries. Diagnosis of overuse injuries can be subdivided by type into 7 categories, including articular cartilage, apophysis, bone, bursa, physis, tendon, and others, including mechanical overuse injuries such as medial tibial stress syndrome, patellofemoral pain syndrome, and compartment syndrome. Articular cartilage injuries are what they sound like, which is the wear and tear of articular cartilage at joints. Apophysial injuries are common in young children as their bones grow at a faster rate than their tendons due to rapid growth periods. Overuse bone injuries include those such as stress fractures. Bursa injuries are caused due to overuse or excessive pressure on the bursa of the affected joint. Physis injuries are very common in children. The growth plate separates the epiphysis and the metaphysis, and this cartilaginous disc is significant in the longitudinal growth of long bones. And lastly, tendon overuse injuries are due to excessive mechanical stress on the tendon. Overuse injury statistics. According to Valasek et al. In Age and Sex Differences in Overuse Injuries Presenting to Pediatric Sports Medicine Clinics, their pediatric and adolescent athlete research studies showed that overuse injuries evaluated by age group. Significantly higher proportions of lower extremity injuries and diagnosed apophysis is seen in ages 5 to 9, significantly higher proportions of articular cartilage injuries are seen in ages 10 to 14, and significantly higher proportions of tendon, bone, bursa, and other overuse injuries are seen in ages 15 to 18. Overuse injuries evaluated by biological sex. As we can see, males account for 43.9%, while females account for 56.1% of the studies evaluated overuse injuries. Overuse injuries evaluated by type. Articular cartilage accounts for 1.1% of the overuse injuries, apophysis 32%, bone 10.4%, bursa 1.4%, physis 2.8%, tendon 27.6%, and others 24.6%. Overuse injuries evaluated by sport with no regard to gender or age group specifically. We can see that track and field accounts for 18.1% of overuse injuries, baseball 15%, and soccer 14%.
Created using Powtoon.